Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Glad to have you here. Welcome to Crypto Coin Mindset. And as always, I'm here to help you get your mindset on crypto. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit more about how to prep for 2024. And I'm not going to take credit for this. I'm going to show you the gentleman who put this out. He's definitely known in the space here, but we're going to follow a little bit of what he's got to say because it's going to cover a lot of different avenues, not just talking about crypto and how to use crypto, spend crypto, save crypto, but also about your privacy and how to, in theory, stop utilizing the KYC crypto. So if you're just joining in, make sure you hit that like button, smash it up. I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Love to have you here. And that way, you know, every time I go live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm dropping videos and shorts all the time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Jump into the live chat. Let me know you're here. Say, hey, matter of fact, we got a couple here. Hey, Automatic Beats. Love to see you here. Appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Yes. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. I think you beat me here today. But I appreciate that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get up over the 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you could do that, I appreciate it. Make sure you share. And yeah, I'm about 130-ish subscribers away. And yeah, I'm looking to start 2024 off on the positive side of things. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the markets, see where we're at. The markets have been on fire over these last few days, so makes sense to start there and see. Today was DCA day for me. For those who follow and join me on Crypto on the Rocks every Friday night, 7 p.m., you know, you guys get a chance to vote for what we're going to dollar cost average into, and that dollar cost averaging happens on Wednesday. So I already did that for today. Yeah, you know, let me refresh this because yeah, oh no, it's down a little bit more. I was gonna say I think I got a better deal than what I got going what the current price is, but nope, it's dropped down a little bit. And it looks like the markets, you know what, let me make this full screen for you. It looks like the markets are actually kind of taking a little bit of a breather today. And let's be honest, there's going to be I'm going to drop a video tomorrow, to be honest with you. That's basically the juxtapose of that video. Hang on, let me bring myself back up on the screen here. The juxtapose of that video is this might be your last opportunity to front run the market. I mean, let's face it. The Bitcoin ETFs are not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And, you know, I don't know, there's a lot of rumors going on out there, and I would still personally, because I predicted that it would be before 2024 a while ago. And, you know, so far I've been proven wrong, and that's okay. I don't mind, because like, who the hell knows anyway? You know, again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy on the internet. But like, you know, I'm not the only one that was saying, you know, prior to 2024, but now it seems to be that the majority of investors, financial advisors, etc., are of the opinion that beginning of January, you know, the first set of deadlines for the SEC is, I believe, January 8th or 9th. And that's what they're thinking right now. And I agree. I don't think it's going to like March, which would be, I think, the next set of deadlines in the end of Q1 2024. I don't think it's going that long. Again, my opinion. What the hell do I know, right? But the bottom line is, watch. It's going to be a quick video, just kind of outlining it. I mean, makes sense to me that this might be the last opportunity to get in at these prices and front run the market and ride the proverbial wave, right? So, all right, let's get back to the markets here. Bring this up full screen. So Bitcoin currently at 44, just over 44K. And you know what? It's okay to take a breather. I personally, I'm of the mindset, no pun intended, that that Bitcoin probably is going to take a breather. Not only that, but come back down a little bit. Now, in fairness, I don't see it coming back down below like 35. Honestly, 38 is probably more likely. But I do think it's going to take a knee for a little bit to take a breather, recoup, and then continue its upward momentum from there. My opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. All right, let's go on to Ethereum here. Ethereum doing pretty well right now, 2254. I mean, up 10.5% in the last week alone. That is huge. The entire market's up, right? BNB, it's almost like a stable coin here. It was up higher than this, but I mean, 229. I got no issue with BNB, and at that price, it's been in that 225 range. I mean, it only makes sense. XRP, I know we got a lot of XRP fans, up 2.2% over the last 7 days at just over 62 cents. And you know what? To me, in my opinion, still a good price with regard to XRP. Solana, again, you know I'm not a Solana fan, but up 4.3% and still up overall with regard to the last month or so, holding at a pretty good price, $62. I think when we were doing the Matrix Money podcast yesterday, and that's every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Myself, Crypto Jar, and FF live talking crypto. I think it was around $60. So we're doing good here. Solana's doing all right. If you're a Solana fan and you got some bags of Solana, you know that Cardano, I am a Cardano fan. And look at this. It's just a slow, steady increase, almost 44 cents, up 15.2% over the last 7 days. Honestly, still probably a good price for Cardano, especially where you can stake it, earning some rewards. I know we got some Doge fans out there. Look at Doge, up 25.5%. I know Jar, that was his, he mentioned yesterday that Doge was how he kind of got into crypto. So he was about that. And I get it. Everybody, we all got a story about how we get into cryptocurrency, right? But you know, if you are a meme coin fan, and I am not, again, if you're new here, I'm really not a meme coin guy. You're not going to see me putting in investment stuff with regard to meme coins. But if you are, and Doge is your thing, then you're doing all right today, up 25.5%. AVAX up 22.6%. Lots of stuff going on with AVAX. Avalanche is just doing great. And honestly, $25.69, probably still not a bad deal with regard to that. Tron, I don't know, love, hate Tron, whatever. Chainlink, I am a fan of Chainlink, up almost 6% in the last 7 days, in that 1550 mark with regard to Chainlink. Polkadot, I like Polkadot, up almost 17% and 10.5% of that is in the last 24 hours. Matic, I like Matic, up over 10% in the last 7 days, up about 5% in the last 24 hours. 83 cents. I don't know. To me, still not a bad price with regard to Matic. Litecoin, you know, I like Litecoin for what it's meant to be. Use it to buy this, that, the other thing, whatever. Use it as the money it was intended to be. Up 4.5% over the last 7 days, still holding steady in that $72 range. Same thing with regard to Bitcoin Cash, although you can see here, Bitcoin Cash is actually making a pretty big jump here with regard to price action. Bitcoin Cash was almost like a stable coin there for a while, but now look at this, up 11% in the last 7 days, 2.5% of that in the last 24 hours. Again, Bitcoin Cash for what it's meant to be. Use it to buy, sell, whatever. Let's see what else we got. Stellar. That was one of the DCA coins from today. Again, remember, join me, Crypto on the Rocks, on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and you decide what we're going to dollar cost average into. That was one of the items I dollar cost averaged into today. What do we got here? Doge 10th birthday today. I did not know that. Thank you, Automatic Beats. I had no idea that today was Doge's 10-year anniversary. See, I live and breathe this space 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and still you miss stuff. And it's probably because I'm not a again, meme coin guy and that kind of thing. And not for nothing, there's a lot of flipping cryptocurrencies here in the space, so it's tough to keep track of all of them. But thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you letting us know that. 10-year happy 10th birthday to Dogecoin and all those of you who are invested and holding in profit, hopefully, some Dogecoin. All right, let's go rip through the rest of this market here and see. So we just touched on Stellar. You know, I like privacy coins. We're going to actually touch on that a little bit today. Monero, the largest privacy coin, up around 3%, 171.62. Caspa, I can't go by without touching base on Caspa. Another item we talked about yesterday on the Matrix Money podcast. Link to that channel in the description of this live stream. Make sure you go ahead there and follow us on the Matrix Money podcast. And Caspa is at 13.5 cents, up 4.2% over the last week, but down overall because it was much higher than that during the course of the last month. Let's see, Ethereum Classic. I know Jar was talking about Ethereum Classic because he was talking about doing some minings, the ETCMC, I believe it was. Matter of fact, he just put out an update video with regard to that. So make sure you check out his channel. Link to that is in the description of this live stream as well. And show him some love about that particular project that he's showing you how to get set up and start mining. That's on the Ethereum Classic network. Let's see, Hedera, another one of the DCA items from today, up 11.5%, but still a great, in my opinion, not financial advice, but I'm sorry, this is still a great buy for our HBAR if that's what you're looking to do. And again, I dropped a video last week showing you how to stake your HBAR in the Hashpack wallet and start earning a return. So I'll be doing an update video on that probably the beginning of the year. I was going to try and squeeze it in before the end of the year, and I still may do that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to do an update so you can see what we're earning and how it's working utilizing the Hashpack wallet. But again, HBAR looking like still a pretty good buy, all things being equal. Filecoin, again, I think there's a great use case for Filecoin and decentralized cloud storage options here in the crypto space, up 5.5%, $4.71. ICP, that's one of the options you're going to be able to vote for, because remember, every Friday you get to vote on what we're going to dollar cost average into. Well, starting in January, guess what? We're changing up your options. ICP is one of those that you get to vote for. Is it going to be part of the DCA portfolio in 2024, or at least the first half of 2024? That's up to you. On all of my socials, you'll find a poll that asks you to go ahead and vote. So if you haven't already done that, go ahead and vote. You want to vote in this live chat? Go ahead. You got to pick two of the ones that are in there. So, I don't think let me see if I can bring that up real quick and show you what your options are with regard to that. Right here, voting sheet. And let me just bring that up so you can have an option to vote here, right here. So these are the options. Again, Bitcoin is going to be part of it, much like in this current portfolio. Bitcoin should be a part of every portfolio you have. But here are the options right here that you can vote for. And you can see we got some of the votes already on this side here that I've been tabulating them. Actually, I think some more just came in on YouTube. I haven't tabulated those yet. I will do that. Basically, we're focusing on Web3 and gaming, P2E type stuff. And so these are your options. I need to whittle it down to 5. And again, the ICP is one of those options. So hey, Lisa, good to have you here. Appreciate your support of this channel. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yeah, Lisa, don't forget to vote for one of these for me. Actually, you get 2 votes, to be honest with you, because I got to narrow it down to 5. And this is what we're going to be looking to dollar cost average into on Crypto on the Rocks starting in January. So appreciate you helping out with that. Appreciate you being here and continuing support of the channel. All right. So yeah. I'll leave this here for now. I'm going to go back. I want to finish up a couple more things on the markets real quick, and then we can come back to that maybe at the end, time permitting. I don't want to make this too long a live stream. I mean, unless, of course, you guys are asking a lot of questions, and then I will stay as long as necessary. So let's see. Where are we? Thorchain. Listen. Thorchain is one of the things we're going to be talking about later today when we touching base on getting our crypto house and privacy house in order for 2024. Excuse me. It's one of the things we're going to be talking about. And as a matter of fact, again, one I was hoping to get a video to you, how to show you how to use ThorSwap, how to show you how to earn in their savings vaults, and I have not been able to put those videos together yet. So I'm guessing that's going to end up those videos are going to end up dropping in 2024. I'm going to do my best to just keep putting them out here and giving you options on how to increase your savings potential, how to increase your earning potential with regard to things like these savers vaults, which are, in my opinion, a safer option than providing liquidity in the liquidity pools, also provided as an option for you in Thorchain or Rune. Now, I was fortunate when I got what I'm considering as a too small bag of Rune here, and bought it at about $1. So I'm doing great right now, about 6x on my investment. But you know what? I still think there's so much room to move here on Thorchain, because once people realize that you can basically swap native assets right through here, you know, right now you can't swap between chains, or at least not very easily, without utilizing a centralized exchange. Thorchain allows that to happen decentralized. And I think once people realize how that happens and how to do it and how to make it happen, and how, as they continue their developments, it's just going to be easier and easier to do, I think this price is going to explode even more. Right now, it's up. Right now, Rune is up 5%. Most of that, 4.5% of that, in the last 24 hours. VeChain, fan of VeChain. I don't know what's driving this 17% jump in the last 7 days. I haven't heard anything new coming from VeChain, but who knows? If you know, put it in the live chat. Appreciate that. Automatic beats, you're all over that stuff. You probably do know. Go ahead, throw that in there if you know what what's driving that. Immutable X, that's another one of those that you get to choose. That's one of the items for the next crypto portfolio. So make sure you're voting on that. You get 2 votes. 2 votes. Immutable X is one of those items, and up 6.2% in the last 7 days. But and that's with it being down over 5% in the last 24 hours. That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. And last but not least, I think we're going to end right here, because I want to make sure we touch on Quant. That was another DCA item. And Quant, you can see, look, up 13% in the last 7 days, 10% of that in the last 24 hours. And yeah, I was hoping Quant was down below the $100 mark for a while. And that wasn't one of the items you guys voted on Crypto on the Rocks. So there was no DCA into that over the course of the last few weeks until today. And it was, look at this, I mean, $111. That's about what I got for a buy price. So yeah, my average cost for Quant is definitely above $100 now. So, but as long as the price keeps going up, I mean, when I first bought Quant, and I'm not talking for the DCA portfolio, I'm talking my own personal purchase of Quant, I bought it at about 130 bucks, and I've just been holding on to it. It doesn't matter to me that it's just, you know, I'm still technically upside down, down on it. But you know what? Again, cryptocurrency, when you're thinking about cryptocurrency, it needs to be a long-term vision. You know, the holding and the purchasing and the dollar cost averaging, you can't think about short term. And that's something I touch on in the video that's going to drop tomorrow with regard to this being the potentially last opportunity to front run the market before things really start to go up. So make sure you check out that video. It should be dropping tomorrow around 10 in the morning. So watch for that. All right, that's going to take care of the markets for now. Let's get to and again, links for all of this are in the description of the live stream. So you can find all of this there. And I suggest that you follow Joel Valenzuela. And I'm probably butchering that name, so I apologize to him in advance for that. He basically has been in the space I think since 2010, 2011. He's been basically living on cryptocurrency since around 2014, 2015. He's part of the New Hampshire Free State Project, basically a location, a section of New Hampshire dedicated to people with libertarian ideals. They really promote, and local businesses promoting, and you can utilize your cryptocurrency, spend it right there in local businesses, and they're trying to build that kind of community. So again, I suggest you follow him on Twitter. He has a great Twitter presence, and I love some of the stuff he tweets out. And yeah, so definitely go ahead and check that out. What do we got here? Automatic piece. I don't actually know. Coinbase is pushing VeChain on their learning. Well, are they really? I was unaware of that. I was actually in Coinbase today. I didn't even see that. Go figure. I thought you might have an opportunity to know that. You know, again, you're all over this stuff there, Automatic Beats. I appreciate you even trying to research that for me while I'm here live. I appreciate that. And I was unaware. So for those who don't know, if you're looking to earn some Bitcoin and if you don't have a Coinbase account, link to grab one in the description of this live stream below. Go ahead, use that. I appreciate it. After you, I think, trade $100 or something, you get some Bitcoin, I get some Bitcoin. Appreciate it. It's a way to show some support for the channel. Yeah, and you're doing a great job. I truly appreciate it very much. Yes, total teaching. Well, I don't know about that. I think you're pretty spot on with a lot of things there, Automatic Beast, but I appreciate your assistance here, man. I truly do. Anyway, so yeah, what Automatic Beats was referring to with VeChain being promoted on their learning, Coinbase's learning piece. Basically, once you get a Coinbase account, one of the things you can do to earn some cryptocurrency is learn more about cryptocurrency. So basically what they do, they provide different like PowerPoint learning or some video actually, learning sections about different cryptocurrency projects. And what they'll do is they'll pay you in that native currency for learning about that particular cryptocurrency project. And according to Automatic Beats here, they're pushing VeChain right now, which would make sense why it's kind of pumping a little bit when I hadn't really heard any news on VeChain. So yeah, the Coinbase effect is real, people. When stuff gets listed on Coinbase or pushed by Coinbase, I mean, a lot of people see it. Coinbase, the largest US exchange, and not for nothing, they have exchanges across the globe in different locations. And so they definitely have some reach and some influence with regard to the cryptocurrency space, especially here in the United States. All right, so let's I'm just kind of going on and on here, and I don't mind. You guys keep putting stuff here in the chat, and I appreciate that. Teaching how to use wallets. There you go. There you go. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. People do need how to know how to use wallets correctly. I need a drink. I'm like dry right now. So, and if you need to know more about that on my YouTube channel, I got an entire playlist just about that. But nothing wrong with doing and learning and getting paid through Coinbase in order to do that. Hey, Jar in the chat. Appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you so much. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Glad to have you here. And yeah, everybody. Good morning, Jar. Yeah. All right. Appreciate you being here. So let's kind of get down this rabbit hole here a little bit. I'm 25 minutes in and I'm barely just touching base. Anyway, so let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger for you. Let's see here. How about that? That looks like it might be a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, so make sure you head over. Go follow Joel on Twitter if you are on Twitter. He has other socials as well. And if you go to his website and this and that you can find all those socials. But Twitter, he's very active, as well as YouTube. And there'll be, I think I put a link to his YouTube channel in the description of this live stream, as well as a lot of other links for different resources for you with regard to what we're going to be talking about in this video. You guys keep it going. Yes. Appreciate keeping that chat alive, guys. All right. Anyway, so basically in this tweet, and that's why I said I can't take complete credit for this. I'm going to expand and give you my 2 cents on a lot of the stuff that he's discussing here. But this thread that he had posted, and now he posted this, I want to say a week and a half ago or so, is basically with regard to the regulation and all the crackdowns across the globe that we're starting to see against and to the cryptocurrency space. Here he's mentioning right now, the crypto crackdown is here, not tomorrow, not 10 years from now, right now. And he's right. It's coming in, and it's coming in hard. Okay. And a lot of that is, and that's why he's got this whole surveillance thing going, is the way they're trying to surveil it, just like the way they surveil us and maintain, like trying to gather all of our information, whether it's through our phones, our internet browser history, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to suggest to you that one of the links that's in the description of this live stream is about how to, I put together a short 11-tip video on some things you can do and things you can utilize to help protect your online privacy. And, it's especially important, in my opinion, if you are in the cryptocurrency space. But you want to know what? These days, your privacy is just being infringed upon at every turn. So utilizing good online security is key. Absolutely key. So let's start going down this list of what he's got here. And I love the fact that big disclaimer, and he puts that out here first, because remember, he's talking libertarian ideals, and generally speaking, libertarians want smaller government, less intrusion, into your personal lives, government take care of, protecting the borders, provide certain infrastructure things. And again, there's degrees of libertarianism, and stay the frig out of my shit is basically the libertarian idealistic view. So because of that, he's basically telling you, look, I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. And right here, that civil disobedience are great freedom tool, but you and you alone are responsible for any risks. And that's true, because depending on what country you're watching from, I know sometimes I have people tuning in from the UK, for example. There are different things going on in the UK than there are here in the US, even though, like, most of my people that are probably tuning in right now, or even live here on this, are probably from the US. That's what my YouTube analytics tell me. But I do have people watching from other countries often. So again, you have to be responsible for you. Sorry. That's just you don't have to be in crypto for that. Take care of your own shit. Be smart about what you do. Come on now. Anyway, so that's part of his big disclaimer. Same here, which is the why not financial advice tab is still up here on the screen. All right. So the next part of his thread here is he kind of recaps a lot of what's been going on. The SEC has gone after a lot of major crypto exchanges. I mean, we already saw that. I mean, on my channel, on some live streams, I talked about how they've, the settlement with Binance. Matter of fact, we talked about that on the Matrix Money podcast with Jar and FF. So make sure, again, you're signing up to check out that channel as well. We talked about this. I mean, CZ being out and fines and this and that. And the SEC, again, going after Kraken. It's like, the screw the SEC, just kind of like, sorry. That about sums it up, man. Anyway, so again, I'm getting a little off track. You come in on Crypto on the Rocks on Friday, a couple of drinks in me, and you'll get a rant or two. Anyway, so the SEC attacking major exchanges. FinCEN trying to make using privacy techniques illegal. Again, using VPNs, trying to use privacy coins, all that kind of stuff. They're trying to make it illegal. Bitcoin moving toward custodial and KYC options only. It's getting harder to have financial sovereignty with crypto, right? Because they're trying to crack it down. So basically, he's got a good synopsis going there. I'm not going to really expand on that too much. You can watch my live streams here, and I'm talking about it as it happens all the time. And again, Matrix Money podcast, we touch on those things. So you got to be your own best advocate for your own privacy and your own crypto. All right. So I've talked about this, link in the description of this live stream, telling you how to do it and the importance of doing it. And I even gave you an example of when I tried to get my crypto off of Gemini, because as you know, I for those in the US, I know sometimes you got to use that centralized exchange in order to get people used to the cryptocurrency space a little bit, but realize those centralized exchanges require KYC, know your customer, and they're going to make you verify who you are before you are able to utilize their exchange. Gemini is one of them. Again, if you're interested in Gemini, and they have some good options on Gemini as well. There's a link in the description of this live stream below. But again, I had withdrawal issues. And when I contacted support about my withdrawal issues, they basically blew me off, answered questions, basically every other possible answer except the question that I asked. And then magically, all of a sudden, my Bitcoin was free to withdraw from the exchange. I'm not saying they were trying to defraud me, but it makes me question, are they doing fractional reserve crypto on Gemini? And that was the question I asked when I went through that. Though they say they're not, there was no reason for those withdrawal issues. But that's all. That again, go watch that video. Links in the description. The bottom line, he says, and as he puts it here, is get your crypto off of exchanges. He says here before the exits close. And the more governments try to crack down, the more likely that these off-ramps, on-ramps for that matter, and off-ramps are going to close. So if you've got crypto on exchanges, like right now, our DCA portfolio, I just DCA'd again today, that's still on the exchange. I got to get that off. And I'm going to do that. Matter of fact, there'll be some videos coming about that, showing you how to move Bitcoin, this, that, whatever, into different locations. So again, get your cryptocurrency off of exchanges, especially if you're utilizing a centralized exchange. And then he mentions the next piece here. And this is where I was talking about ThorChain earlier. Okay. If you can exclusively use decentralized exchanges, and he lists some here, again, link to this thread is in the description of this live stream. And that way you can go ahead and click on these and go and check for yourself, see what works for you. You're going to be watching stuff coming about Thorchain. Like I said, great decentralized protocol, and gives you the ability to swap the assets on chain, like without, you can't necessarily go to any decentralized exchange and swap Bitcoin for Ethereum, for example, or vice versa. On Thorchain, you can go in there and literally swap pretty much, swap pretty much any asset for another asset. Okay, as long as the liquidity pools exist, and your pricing to do that, the deeper the liquidity pool, obviously, the less slippage there is, and you're getting as close to the market price as possible. And for stuff like Bitcoin and Ethereum, Cardano, Rune itself, if you're looking to get Rune, those pools are pretty deep. So you can find lots of good trading options there. Okay. So I am promoting, I guess, Thorchain, but do your own research. Okay. Do your own damn research. I'm not here telling you what to do. This is not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy on the interwebs. All right. And then finally, he talks about this. Learn about self-custody so you don't lose your money accidentally. It takes practice. And he's not wrong. I have entire articles on my website, CryptoCoinMindSet.com, dedicated to how to back up and secure your cryptocurrency wallet. Now, for those of you who are, I guess, new here or whatever, you may not know, but I promote and recommend Tangent Wallet. I'm going to be another video coming out about the new Tangent Wallet. You're going to watch me actually set it up utilizing the seed phrase, because, see, here's the thing with Tangent. Tangent Wallet was built and is primarily meant to be used, wait, let me get it on the screen here, without having to utilize a seed phrase. The cards are your backup. So again, I have an entire Tangent playlist on my YouTube channel. You can go and watch that and see that I literally set up my Tangent Wallet, set it up, backed it up in less than 5 minutes. And that was because I took the time to really explain it and show you the step-by-step and how long it took. In actuality, it probably only would have taken maybe 3 or 4 minutes to do that. That's unheard of with regard to a cold storage self-custody wallet. Unheard of. So if you're interested in Tangent, again, I have an entire playlist. Go ahead and check that out. And if you're looking to buy a Tangent wallet, link in the description of this live stream below. If you use my link, you're going to not only get the latest discount, whatever it is, and it varies from time to time. Right now, they were doing a Black Friday special. I'm not sure if that's still going on here at this point, but you're also going to get 10% off your total purchase by utilizing my link. So go ahead and do that if you need a hardware wallet. So yes, learn how to use a hardware wallet. The next piece he puts out here is about, as he puts it, banish. I love that word he chooses to utilize here. Banish KYC from your life. Okay, where at all possible, anywhere you get asked for your ID, don't do that. I know that's easier said than done in a lot of situations, especially stuff maybe getting a mortgage, stuff like that. If you need to utilize the traditional banking system for anything, obviously it's KYC. But that's a whole nother issue right there. I mean, any money you have in your bank is nothing more than an IOU. You need to realize that. And if you don't, you're in trouble. The more ways you can use your crypto without presenting your government IDs, the better. If you need KYC services, use crypto you acquired from KYC exchanges first. And that's the point. If you are slowly putting your way into learning how to use cryptocurrency and taking yourself off of fiat and into crypto, and this is why I put this down, getting your house in order for 2024. Because with all of this additional cryptocurrency regulation coming and just the erosion we see of the US dollar, and I mean, and it's not just, because I say so. I mean, look, you've got entire blocks like the BRICS saying for the US dollar, right? And people are trying to de-dollarize. Countries are trying to de-dollarize across the globe, and there's a reason for that. I mean, yeah, okay, the US dollar is the best of the worst, the fiat currency, I suppose. But at the end of the day, I mean, our debt is getting unsustainable. Our debt-based society is getting unsustainable. And shit's going to break. It's just going to break. Now is your opportunity to put yourself in a position where the pain of that break hurts you less. And the only way it's going to hurt you less is if you have yourself outside of the system. Now, in his whole thing, in this thread that he's got going here, it's all about crypto. And I agree. I think crypto is going to be the main force of that, main emphasis of that. However, I do believe that you can have other assets as part of your portfolio, and probably should, such like gold, for example. And again, if you're interested in that, a link for Acre Gold in the description of this live stream. Dollar cost average into it for something stupid like $50 a month. You can have it mailed right to your door. Go to the website, check it out to get the full details. And hey, if you're just joining in, make sure you hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Come on, smash it up. Let's get this algorithm doing its thing. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Appreciate that. Jump into the live chat. If you got a question, throw it in there. And yeah, I'll try and get to it. Appreciate that very much. Yeah. Thank you, Jar. Yeah, that's why I love having Jar here. Yeah, it's silver is also a good option. And like I told you before in some other live streams, if you're not new to this channel, I'm working on another provider that will give you options with other commodities such as silver, not just gold. So, but Jar's right. Silver, very good option. Very good option. A lot of other uses for silver beside store of value. Not for nothing. All right. So thank you, Jar. Appreciate that. All right. Let's get back to this. And so again, trying to remove yourself from as much KYC as possible, always a good idea. Always a good idea. And now then he's like, you need a crypto income. I don't disagree. Part of why I'm here. I mean, part of why I have a link to, matter of fact, let me put it up on the screen here. Cointree. Cointree, we're about to mention Naomi Brockwell, and she put this together, COINTR.ee, and to get to my Cointree account /CCM CryptoCoinMindset, you'll find all of my official social media channels, websites, everything there. However, you also have an opportunity to send me a tip. And I appreciate that. It goes right there. You click the button. You can send me any list of the cryptos that I have there as a tip if you appreciate what I'm doing. So this is where part of what I'm trying to work at here with regard to him saying right here, side hustle. And he gives you some options. A job that pays in cryptocurrency. You can work online for one of these cryptocurrency projects and get paid in crypto and work from home. Most of these are remote. Side hustles, yard sales, and even paying for dinner with friends, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And ask to receive crypto. So like if you're doing it, give them a discount. promote utilizing crypto, basically getting that P2P economy going. And that's an interesting point with regard to this. Yeah, if you can build that up as a way to get some crypto, you absolutely should. Lower cost, more accessible. Yeah, he's Jar's referring to silver as being a good option, and then he's following that up with he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Currently, I don't know what the current price of silver is, but if I get a second afterward, we'll go into there. I'm just already 45 minutes deep, and we're still not quite down this thread here, so I'm gonna keep going. But Jar's right. If silver should be one of the things that you are considering when you're thinking about expanding your portfolio. All right, so the next thing he says is to, and he, generally speaking, stay away from slow, expensive, poorly integrated coins. You want to be able to use them when you need them. So in other words, faster coins, or utilizing a way for things to be instant, cheap, liquid, and useful, as he puts it here at the end. And, for example, for me, at one point, I was trying to utilize BSV, and please, no hate in the comments with regard to BSV. But you know what? I gave it up because for those who have been around the space for a while, BSV was 51% attacked for, I think, twice actually since its inception. And that 51% attack basically taking over the chain, etc. So now any exchanges or those who are accepting BSV as payment are normally, like, for example, when you're using Bitcoin, you need to have 3 confirmations in order for it to be okay. That's settled. The last time I used BSV, I was transferring it to KuCoin for something. I think I was swapping it out for something. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. The point is, the last time I sent it to KuCoin to utilize it, it was like 112 confirmations it wanted. 112. It took a day practically for that to confirm, to the point they would let me utilize my BSV on their exchange. So to his point here, with regard to making sure that it is generally fast and, liquid. Okay. Liquid. Let's keep it going here. Okay. Privacy. Let's again, don't mix your KYC coins with anon coins, so your anonymous coins. So if you're utilizing a decentralized exchange, those are anonymous coins. And he gives you some options. Use privacy functionality like CoinJoins, Mimblewimble, Monero, Zcash Shielded, the Railgun project for ETH, etc. And he provides some of that information here. Again, this is where privacy coins come into me, or for me. If you are looking to, maintain privacy in your transactions, privacy coins are the way to go. And I know privacy coins can be scary. There's, you got to be a little bit knowledgeable about utilizing them, etc. And again, link in the description right here on my website. Basically, I explain everything about privacy coins. I break it down, explain exactly how they're intended to work. I talk more about it in a video, which you can find here as well. I list out the top privacy coins by market cap, like Pirate Chain, by the way. Love Pirate Chain. I explain how they work, etc. So, and I talk about coin joins, coin mixers, stealth addresses, the ZK snarks, ring signatures, you name it. So head on over to that link. It's in the description of this live stream, and check out more about privacy coins. But let's just to get back to his thread here. Having privacy, good idea, gives you some options, ways to do it, also to help increase your privacy. Also, he talks about locking down your devices, because they are spying on you all the time. At this point, it's like people, I don't know how people are still like amazed that, you know, they'll talk about buying, I don't know, I think the last time I used the example, a pair of boots. Next thing you know, there's a certain pair of boots showing up in sponsored ads for you because they're listening to every goddamn thing you say. They're tracking everything you're searching. And guess what? They're retargeting that, selling your information at the very least to advertisers. Very worst, they're building that information up. They're storing it somewhere. What do you think they're looking to hold that information for? So again, start thinking privacy. And to that end, the next part of his thread here, he's like, it takes a lot of work. He highlights that, you know, the one we just mentioned here takes a lot of work, and it does. It does. Devour every bit of content from Naomi Brockwell. And I heard I have had the link to Naomi's YouTube channel in the description of my videos for like ever now. So you can find the link in the description of this live stream. Definitely follow her. She is the queen of privacy and good information about how to practically help to increase your privacy. So if you don't follow Naomi, you really, really should. Hey, Chris, great to have you here. Thanks for being here late. You're not late, brother. I know I'm 50 minutes in here, but you want to know what? I still got stuff to go through, so I might be here a little bit longer. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the support. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Welcome. Appreciate that. All right, so let's keep going here. So again, link to her YouTube channel, and she's on Odyssey as well. Odyssey, so are we. All of my YouTube videos are backed up on Odyssey. For those who are not aware, Odyssey, part of Library, basically blockchain-based, censorship-resistant YouTube-style video sharing platform. Link to that, find me there. Is if you go to that Cointree link right there, follow me. You should have an account on Odyssey. You'd be surprised how many of your crypto YouTubers from the, you know, in this space are on Odyssey. Almost all of them. You'd be surprised. And they get a lot of traction there too, because it's growing more and more all the time. So check that out. But again, Naomi's YouTube channel is linked in the description below. So please go ahead, follow her. Great information there. And like he says here, learn what she has to say and implement it. Don't get overwhelmed. Do what you can. Excuse me. And there is a lot. When you're trying to increase your online privacy, there are so many things, so many steps, and just be smart and practical about it. So you can do what you do and use what you use on a daily basis. Okay. One of the easiest things you can do is utilize a VPN. And I use and suggest Torguard VPN. Again, a link in the description of this live stream below. The speeds are amazing. I got no lag utilizing this. The selection of servers is truly huge. So I can't say enough about this. And again, if you utilize my link, you will get 50% off whatever package you choose for life. And they do everything besides VPN. I utilize them primarily for VPN because I have a paid plan for private email and stuff like that with Proton Mail. So I use them primarily for my VPN service, and it's on all my devices. VPN utilized on all my devices, and it pisses me off when I try to utilize an app on my phone and they'll block it. It's because they can see it's a VPN. Well, you know what? I try not to utilize those as much as possible because, again, my information is mine. Screw you. Keep your nose out of my shit. So if you're looking for a VPN, that's a good first step in improving your online security. He talks about Signal here. Whatever. I'm going to suggest to you that if you're utilizing Chrome still, I would hope you're not, especially if you're in this space. Brave browser. Can't say enough about Brave browser. Certified content creator on Brave right here. So yeah, think about upgrading your security. All right. The most important part. Oh, you know what? Let me make this full, or at least bigger for you to see here. The most important part is that you don't give up. Just accepting that government controls everything in our lives is antithetical to all of crypto. 100%, 100%, 100%. Do not just accept complete surveillance and financial control. Speak out against it when you get the chance. People are in constant, ongoing negotiation with their government over how much tyranny they'll accept. Encryption, I don't know how cannabis gets in there. I mean, I guess if that's your thing, whatever, right? Firearms ownership. Listen, you live here in America and you don't support the Second Amendment, all I'm going to say is shame the frig on you. All have been banned in some way over the past century. And I like his end here. We will win. And he gives you a bunch of other things to go ahead and follow up with here. Again, the point, you know what? Let me pull that out of here. The point of this entire video, or live stream, excuse me, was to get you to start thinking about what's coming and what you can do to limit your exposure and limit how much it's going to hurt you and your family by preparing now. And evergreen. Yeah, it's natural. Yeah. Hey, like I said there, Chris, I got no issue with it. I just thought it was funny he added that in there with with all the crypto stuff and online privacy stuff. I think it's hilarious. But yep. Hey, cannabis, go ahead. Put it in the chat. Go ahead, cannabis. Anyway, so that's what this is for. Now is your opportunity before all these regulations, like he highlights, start coming into place. Start moving yourself in the right direction, regaining your privacy. Start DCAing into cryptocurrency. Now, before it starts really going up, we're on the precipice of this bull run. And like I mentioned, watch for the video. It's dropping tomorrow. Once these ETFs come in, I mean, what's going to happen. Bam, it's gone. The prices are just going to go through the roof. So start DCAing now. Make sure that you are learning how to use a hardware wallet. Again, that's my suggestion, but who cares? Ledger, Trezor, whatever one. Self-custody wallet. Learn how to control your crypto. Be ready to be outside of the system. So when the system collapses in on its own weight, you're in a better position. That's the point of joining me every Friday, 7 p.m., Crypto on the Rocks, and picking a DCA. I'm trying to show you that for as little as $25 a week, you can change the trajectory of yours and your family's financial lives. What we got here? And all that stuff. Yeah. I love it. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I DCA by mining, less fees. Hey, you know what? Whatever works, Chris. I mean, listen, Chris came over from the Matrix Money podcast and following JAR and FF. And you know what? You can learn a lot from those guys. Again, if you haven't already signed up for the Matrix Money podcast channel, subscribe to that channel. Link is in the description of this live stream. Do that, man. Do that. And yeah, mining, if that's your thing, do it, man. Do it. Buy it and stake it. I don't care. Yes, there should be some passive income. Matter of fact, links to passive income opportunities in the cryptocurrency space. I have an entire playlist on that on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and check that out. Again, whatever it takes. And who says you have to do one? Combination of all of that. You can combine all of that and effectively put yourself, in a better position for what's coming. All right, I'm going to start wrapping it up. I am over an hour here at this point, and I appreciate everybody being in the live chat. Thank you so much for everybody. Chris, Automatic Beach, Jar, Lori, not Lori, Lisa, sorry. Appreciate all of you being in the live chat. Thank you. But I'm going to wrap it up. Again, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. Tick that bell icon, click the all so you get notified every time I go live. I watched the video dropping tomorrow, basically, last chance. And then Friday, join me Friday night, 7 p.m. Friday night, 7 p.m. And every Friday night, for that matter, at 7 p.m. for Crypto on the Rocks. And why is it not working? There it is, right there, Crypto on the Rocks. Make sure you join me. Bring your favorite beverage. Personally, I'm all about the alcoholic beverage. You do you. It doesn't have to be alcohol. Come join me live. Talk crypto. You lead the charge on Friday. And you guys are the ones voting on Friday for what we're going to dollar cost average into on the next week. So I appreciate everybody. Make sure you smash up that like button before we're out of here. Oh, wait, we got a couple more. Let's see what we got going. Yep, there we go. Guys, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. I love it. I love it. I think it just went through it. Okay. Yeah. You're very welcome, Chris. I appreciate you being here, man. I truly do. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys all join me Friday night, 7 p.m. Crypto on the Rocks. I'll see you.